Welcome to Cajun Country in Lafayette, Louisiana, home to the Raging Cajuns of Louisiana. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Utah State Aggies, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the Louisiana Raging Cajuns. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Raging Cajuns will kick it away first. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Utah State's offense will come out first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like they... example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock and they're hard workers.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Great job by the defense winning those early downs. Now you get them in a predictable situation. 3rd and long. You bring in more DBs, more speed, more fun blitz packages. Get to have a little fun, go get the quarterback.
Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Back to throw, it's Barnes. He's going for it all. Oh, did he toast the coverage? Got it deep downfield. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. Utah State comes to the line with a 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Throws for the tight end. Working that left side. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
This quarterback was licking his chops coming into this game. He told us this week he felt like there were some matchups that he could take advantage of against this defense, and he wasted no time. Opening drive of the game, he finds the matchup he likes, and that was an absolute dime.
And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. They're not just using the running back as check down Charlie in the passing game. They're getting him downfield.
Right, and take my matchups I like. If you're going to play man-to-man, who are you going to put on the running back? You want to put a linebacker on him? I like my chances, even with safeties. Those guys, listen, they aren't as great as corners and covering, so I like finding matchups and exploiting them.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And as a holder picks his spot, it'll be a 25-yard attempt. Absolutely center cut. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
I know one thing this head coach does every week is he challenges his guys to start fast. And it's so important today, playing on the road in this kind of environment. You saw a nice drive. They didn't get the touchdown they would have loved, but still, kicking that field goal and taking this early lead, that's a statement for the visiting team.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Raging Cajuns offense will go to work for the first time. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really become a star in this offense.
Yeah, he's still developing. You know, I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back spot. And I think you leave him, Jesse, going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade at the position. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for right now, today, this guy has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Looking downfield, it's Winfield. He's going to throw deep right side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. The Raging Cajuns will line up to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. So they put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. They'll ride Davis here. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
The give to the back. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Turns it loose. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And that is just about a perfect punt as he pins them deep inside the 10-yard line. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. Motion from the wideout. They think there's room to run to the right here.
You know, tackling is a lost art in college football. I'm sorry. You got to do a better job defensively there. At least two different guys had a chance to bring him down. They couldn't do it.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Davis. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Still some work to do after that last completion at second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
He's just got a knack, doesn't he? Just finds his way out of things and scrambles outside the pocket and then makes plays, gets completions. It's just so frustrating for a defense to try to bottle a guy up like this with so much talent.
The quarter comes to a close. Utah State has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. They'll run it from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Raging Cajuns come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He's got him wide open. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The give to Davis. That's a fumble. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over.
Touchdown, Cajuns! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
And he finds the end zone again. I tell you what, man, this guy's going to be a force. You look at this offense, they find different ways to get him the football, different ways to use him. 3 times now he's entered the end zone, and not even 2 full games yet. This dude's a playmaker.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Utah State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. They go to the ground. At the 35, he's got room. Breaks into the open. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Aggies, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. To the air, it's Barnes. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now, listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss it. And the 4th option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. So now on comes the field goal unit. Looks as if this will be a 51-yard attempt. It's good. That brings them to within 1.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Handoff to the lone back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Turning it on! He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. Now on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Winfield. Setting up the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Catch in the middle, it's Robertson. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Raging Cajuns send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Davis. He was not going to be denied, discarding tacklers, running behind his pads, and finally down at the 40. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quick completion on the out route. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Looking down the middle. Pulls it in. It's Thompson. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. And the Aggies will snap it on first and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
They wrestle him down at the 16-yard line. A third down stop. Now to see what they do on fourth down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And this kicker is turning into old reliable. He's already knocked through a couple today. Absolutely perfect. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Back to throw, it's Winfield. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
This one's complete. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Making side adjustments here. Looking downfield on first down. Pocket breaking down. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Lafayette.
Utah State about to kick it off to open the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Williams. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Wide receiver going in motion. On third down, he drops to throw. Makes the grab. It's Jensen. There he goes. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Pulls it and fires to the left. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
And this offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can...
Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. Takes it the other way. He's at the touchdown, Utah State. And they turn it into a defensive score. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. Quickly to the tight end. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33. And that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Looking downfield, it's Barnes. On the run, fires downfield. He's got an open man. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Utah State has it inside the 20. Wants to go up top on first down. Touchdown, Aggies. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Stanford has the lead right now, but there's no John Elway on this team, and that's why we have a tight one there on the farm. They're up by 10 over Tulane. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this one.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking for room. It's Perry. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Grabbed over the middle. It's Robertson. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. Makes the grab outside. It's Robertson. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. And the Raging Cajuns are moving quickly down the field. Scanning the field, it's Winfield. Fires to the wideout. On target to the left. And they got the defense on that one, and they get it to the 29-yard line. The Raging Cajuns have it with a 1st and 10. They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Grab behind the line. It's Davis. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Raging Cajuns.
A big question mark for this offense coming into the year, guys. Who could score touchdowns? Who are going to be their biggest playmakers on offense? This guy scored in the first game. He's off to a great start in this one with that touchdown. This guy looks like the real deal.
Makes the grab for the two-point conversion as they cut further into that lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on first down. Works the middle.
And a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
They'll leave it with him. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
We reach the break, and Utah State holds the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Louisiana has it back, and the Raging Cajun offense headed to the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. He's looking deep. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Going the other way, and he's got room. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. He lets it fly. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. And no chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Here comes the Louisiana offense onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. And the Raging Cajuns come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
On that RPO, the QB is just trying to keep it himself and see if he can get the first down, but nothing doing. He wasn't able to spring free, just too much speed defensively, and now it sets up 4th down.
Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Winfield. Unloads to the wideout. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Buys a little extra time. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive. The offense changing the play. Gonna look downfield again. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. That's caught. It's Davis. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Raging Cajuns have this offense rolling. To the air on first down. Under fire. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on second down. The sweet feet buy a little time. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
You hate giving up that play if you're the DB on this one because you're playing man coverage, you're trying to defend a slant route, you've taken the inside away. That's where your leverage is. You'll allow anything to happen to the outside. You're trying to funnel the receiver to the boundary. You just cannot let the receiver beat you to the inside.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. He's moving out of the pocket. Rolling, throwing, looking right. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Looking for a man. It's Winfield. Throws to the tight end. Another incompletion on third down.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Makes a grab past the marker. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. And the Raging Cajuns have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. A little screen to the running back. He's got enough space. Touchdown, Louisiana. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Yeah, I tell you what, great job by this offense. Great execution. You drive down the field, you get the score. Now what's your two-point play? You practiced it all week. What's your go-to in this moment late in the fourth quarter when you need the two-point conversion?
He makes the grab for the 2, and he ties the game here in the 4th. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Finds us back in the middle. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. The clock stops as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the game. Let's see what they've got on second down. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Looking to throw, it's Barnes. Takes a hit as he fires. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. Hauls it in and looking upfield. And the returner will be brought down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. It's a draw. Not much much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And this is one of those plays late in the game. If it works, everybody's jacked, but if it doesn't, everybody's complaining. You run that draw play, you're down, you need a big play, and you only get a handful of yards. This offense has got to go and got to go now.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. That's reeled in. It's Jensen. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Timeout on the field, and everybody want to make sure they're organized as we come down the gut of the game. Looking up top, and time is of the essence. Caught near the sticks. It's Robertson. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Got it in the middle. It's Davis. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left.
You can tell this quarterback did his homework coming into this game. He has been dissecting this defense with his arm and his mind. Over 300 yards passing now.
The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Might be changing the route. To the air. It's Winfield. Fires to the right. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, guys, 4th quarter, you're trailing. You know that they're going to be throwing the ball and trying to be aggressive to try to climb back into this one. Couldn't come up with it there on 2nd down. Let's see what happens on 3rd.
We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Unloads to the right. Got a wide open receiver. Touchdown, Cajuns. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
Big-time players make big plays in big games. And coming up with that touchdown with just seconds left in this game now gives them an opportunity to hit the extra point. You make it a touchdown game, and there might be 2 more plays left. A kickoff, maybe 1 more snap with the opponent. What a massive play in a big moment.
And he puts through the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He'll be stopped, but good work there to get the ball out to the 37.
1st and 10.
This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. To the air, it's Barnes. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. They fought to the bitter end, and the final incompletion puts a